There are only a few differences between air freight and ocean freight shipments. Mostly on the ocean side. There are a couple more entries that are required. For instance, a 10+2 entry, which is an entry that needs to be filed with customs no later than 24 hours before the container arrives at the port of loading in the country of origin. The things that are required on the 10+2 entry are manufacturer or supplier, their name and address, the name and address of the seller or owner of the product, the name and address of the buyer of the product, the ship to name and address, container consolidation location, the consolidator's name and address, the importer of record number or foreign trade zone applicant identification number, consignee numbers, country of origin, and the commodity harmonized tariff code. In addition to that, the carrier must provide a vessel stow plan and a container status message. If this entry is not made for the ocean shipment, you can be penalized up to $5,000 for the first violation. The location of the customs broker is not as important as it used to be. Customs has a program called remote location filing, which allows a customs broker in a single port to file entries in multiple ports across the United States. For instance, us being in Los Angeles, we can clear freight in New York, Miami, Atlanta, any port in the United States. There are some special requirements for remote location filing. For instance, the importer of record needs a continuous customs bond, and there can't be any original documentation or original permits required at the port of entry, such as a shrimp form, a DS 2031. There are other documents that customs requires to see in order to release an entry.